Hello, hello, everybody. Alright, so let's see. Everything's squared away. Doop doop doo. Nearly set, nearly set. Doop 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 doop. Alright, let's get going. Yes, I know the basics. Stop showing the guide on startup. Thank you. Alright, so we have pain and boredom and a fairly heavy load. 30 bandage on the neck. Good, replace that bandage. Yep, laceration. That's going to take a little while to heal up. No big deal though. Right, heavy stuff. What am I carrying that's so super heavy? Before I go anywhere, really. I don't want to keep the sewing kit on me just as like emergency. You know, actually I could place it and then take one of the needles on the thread. There you go. That should reduce the weight a bit. I don't need margarine on me, that's for sure. There's still plenty of food out there that I can take from just as I go. No big deal. Probably don't need 4 boxes of 308, but I'm too paranoid to leave them behind. A book to read, some magazines. We're gonna read just a little bit of it. A little bit of it. Okay. And then we're gonna drop those on the floor here. Get some food to eat. Very important stuff. Yeah, mutton chop. That'd be great. And let's make something else too. Make meat patties there. And we'll stick some salmon in there too. Yeah, that'll be alright. What is remoulade that it increases boredom and unhappiness while fresh? And how bad is stale remoulade? If I'm pronouncing that correct. Like, typically, like, fresh foods don't have any debuff to boredom or happiness. But, I mean... like, if I can go into this fridge and eat an entire... okay, lard does make you unhappy. So does margarine. But I can eat an entire carton of fresh, raw eggs. And that doesn't make me unhappy. In any way. Nor does it increase boredom. But I guess... that's whatever. And now that I got some food in me, is this still gonna be too heavy? Staying well fed, it's the secret to being able to carry heavy stuff. Equip the baseball bat in 2 hands. Are all 4 of these full? Yeah. No, turn that back on. Didn't mean to turn it off. I was trying to just look at it. I guess I can leave 2 of these behind, and it'll be alright. Okay, yeah. It's here? Yeah. Each of those is 0.6. Honestly, they're not that heavy when they're in a box. Not so cumbersome. But oh well. Okay. 3 of them over there. Oh no, it's so scary. Come here. Parks and Rec officer? Whatever. Park ranger, maybe? Yeah. Ranger. Most maligned class in any D&D edition. That is correct, Cat. I do have to worry about sleeping. Making sure I'm in a very secure location for that. Gonna go ahead and double check these vehicles. Anything in the trunk? A baseball bat, I love that. They're my preferred melee weapon on just about any playthrough. Empty gas can. Alright, so there's that. Can I get it? I can. Okay. Darn. Okay. What about this one? No key in the ignition. No key in the car. And I've been checking the ground around the car too. Is it in good condition? No, no it's not. Ignore that, man. Yeesh. Thought I heard a zombie. Okay, but this is not bad. Doesn't have any gas in the tank. Vehicle. No? Okay. No gas in that tank either, huh? Your melee wand? Yeah. I mean, there's always that wizard who casts fist, right? Alright, what about here? What do we got? It's locked. Looks a little beat up, too. I'll take a piece of bandages. Sure. You know what? Tape is a good idea, too. Regular bandage. Alright, now that I've unlocked this, it's useless. A lot of junk. Alright, I am very curious about this school bus. Is it a vehicle that I can actually drive and use? No. Seems to be a piece of scenery. Oh, no, 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 maybe. Ooh, I can access the engine. It's fucked. The engine's at 9% health and it's out of gas. But hey, I can climb in here. And check all of the seats for... There's nothing in here at all. Okay. Well, it looks cool. Like, it's neat that there is a school bus. I hear what sounds like a zombie bumping into a window. No, a door. Oh, I thought I saw it through there. There's a zombie there. Might not be the same one that's making noise. Alright, so there's at least 3 zombies in here. Damn. Now that I'm in here making noise, yep, here come the rest of them. Hey, a key. Love that. Alright. Is the outside clear? Relatively clear. Alright, now I don't want my back to an open door and... No? What are you doing? How did that miss? Yeah, if you can help it, never have your back to an open door. Or a door in general that, you know, has noise coming from around it. Ugh! Nope, don't like this. If and when you can, when you're playing this, you want to stomp on zombies, because your feet don't have condition, they don't have, like, a durability, even though, like, maybe your shoes should, but your weapon takes damage to its durability on every attack that connects with anything. Ooh, that was close. I think he might have ripped a hole in my sleeve there, which is no good. Alright, they're getting too close. Let's create some more distance. Now, the general advice is to avoid running. Like, don't run from zombies if you can, because you walk faster than they do. Unless you're aiming a weapon or sneaking. Like, I'm outpacing them here. But running will animation break. So if they're starting to grab you, suddenly going into a sprint can cause that break, that grab, that bite, whatever the animation is, to fail. Quick little, like, look around, make sure I'm alone. Nothing useful. Like, this game is a lot of fun in general, solo or multiplayer, but I do prefer multiplayer. Somebody's glasses fell off. Happens when you get hit in the face with a baseball bat. What's the baseball bat's durability at? It's getting low. Alright, well, let's hope it lasts through this fight. Also, if I remember correctly, but, you know, it might have just been a rumor from the subreddit, the type of shoes you're wearing matters for damage when you stomp on things. My health is fine, but I need to replace that bandage sooner than later. Alright, so first things first, let's go ahead and take that duct tape I have to repair this. Takes half of an entire roll of duct tape to do a repair on it. And it doesn't add all that much durability. Durability scales with your maintenance skill, which you only level up if you are dealing damage to things. Like, by hitting things, you get better at repairing the things you're hitting them with. It's a little odd, but it's the system they will be settled on. Alright, this feels awful. Yep, I knew it. I was thinking that if I went into that apartment, something was going to come up behind me. If you're standing on top of a zombie that's on the ground, they can't get up, by the way. Just, heads up. Hey, key. Probably to one of these many apartments, because I'm in the middle of a major downtown area. Like, so the sounds are directional, but it's hard to tell if they're above you. So if they're above or below you, it doesn't really affect the sound other than through volume. And even then it's a minor effect until it's more than like 1 or 2 stories. But yeah, also, pretty much always grab every key that you find. Jeez. Alright, yep. Oh. Stay down. I said stay down. See, since she's standing on him, he also cannot get up. I'm getting overheated and sweaty and all this other unpleasantness. I don't know how many people there's supposed to be in these buildings, like in this city, but it certainly feels like a never-ending chore. Is he wearing an aluminum foil hat? Shower cap, okay. Makes more sense. Can't even go into these apartments for very long without something trying to come up behind me. Yeah. So always grab all the keys, because you never know when, like, you're gonna have to run and a door that would normally be locked you have the key for. So you just picked it up off a random zombie, you know, who knows how long ago. Typically it's keys for places that are nearby, but not always. Alright, I'm exerted and sweating and all that. This is no good. So the more tired your character is, the less damage they do in melee combat. And melee combat's the only quiet combat. That's what that was? I didn't think it was that door. Oh no, there's still somebody breaking down a door or something elsewhere. Yeah. Nice wide open area that I can keep an eye on everything around me while I change out this bandage. So I can spin around and keep my eyes open while doing all this. Alright, and I have some cooked salmon that I shoved in my backpack. Hopefully it's like wrapped in foil or something, but I don't know. Given that aluminum foil is an item in the game, and I don't seem to have any, might have just shoved like cooked salmon into a pocket in a backpack and then eaten it, which I find very amusing. I would like to find a vehicle, of any vehicle that works. Alright, bunch of people there. Ooh, look at that. That's interesting. Oh yeah, they're coming up. They're coming after me. Oh no. Actually, no, that is problematic. Troublesome. My brain was trying to combine those two words. Because I'm exerted. And that's a lot more than I thought it was. Holy shit. Alright. Intervention protocol. Tired I might be. I can still run. So right now, they will continue following me for as long as they have line of sight to me. Once I've gotten sufficiently far away, though... Drowsy? What am I sleepy for, huh? Alright, now that I've broken line of sight, I'm going to carefully not make much noise and try to get back to my safe house. Walking past an open doorway. Oof. Nervous making. And like, it's only 4 p.m. in game. This is not really all that late. Door is still intact. So there shouldn't be any zombies anywhere in this building. Question is, do I rest or do I just call it a night here for my character? Because he's already drowsy, he's tired, he's in pain. Come on, Pablo, what do you want? Yeah, let's cook the stale stuff real quick. Yeah, and a steak. Cook this, both of the steaks, sure, why not? Alright, bandaged, and it's a clean bandage still. Sit on the ground so that we start recovering stamina. Always take some vitamins as a temporary reprieve for your stamina, which I just think is absolutely hilarious. Yes, these gummy vitamins, these Flintstones, they got me. Yeah, but do they start acting that fast within like 5 minutes? That's what's impressive. Just remove the drowsy. Yeah, let's go ahead and pull this an early night for him. He's had a busy day. So, gonna sit here. There it is. I love this mod, allowing me to actually sit on the couches and such. We're gonna read. I'm glad there is fast forward in single player, because in multiplayer, reading is such a chore. Alright, we'll end it either when he finishes reading the book or 10 p.m. And right now it's looking like 10 p.m. is gonna be sooner. No, like my actual goal for this character at the moment is to get the equipment I need in order to start learning carpentry. Once I've got carpentry, I can start what's it called? I can start like barricading the place up effectively. But I need a hammer, a saw, and a screwdriver, and currently what I have is a hammer. So, alright, I think he'll go to bed without pain pills. Only in minor pain. Probably fine. Yeah. Jeez. 10 hours of sleep? Must have been very tired. Alright, and now to eat some steak that's been sitting in my backpack for the last 10 hours. How's the baseball bat? Good enough. I don't know if I've said this already on a previous stream, but this character is conspicuous as hell. This person has all of the traits that make it easy for zombies to notice them. Like, stealth is not... That was such a weird noise. Stealth is not an effective strategy for this character. Like, it'll help. Like, sneaking can help. But it's not something I can rely on. Small enclosed space, what could happen? Love those. Tips are always good. Can I not interact with that end cap? No, okay. Soda. Ooh, annotated map. Alright, what do we got? From Muldraw. Medical. Big crowds, shotgun here, food in the kitchen, maybe? Okay. Well, that's whatever. Oh, here Zombies. Zombie? Singular? Why are you trying to get in there? Why do you care? Oh, it's because there's another zombie on the inside making noise. Love that. Do I already have? Yeah, I already have one. Okay. Does my current one have any holes in it? No, no holes in it, nothing. Yes, I see you. More importantly, I heard you. Oh, you... Okay. He's getting his steps in. That's a bit much. Alright, now that I've got room to maneuver. Excuse you. What do you think you're doing, sir? Too many. Back around the corner and wait for them. Did they get distracted by the door? By the window? They did. What the hell, people? Alright, I mean, I'll take it. Makes this easy. They're like zombie magnets, these things. I forgot to fill up my water bottles when I was back at the house. Oh well. Yeah, you can probably tell by all the, you know, corpses that I've been through here. Alright, could you please stop it? Please, please, please. Stop the noise. Thank you. I like these doors to be intact. It's probably clear. Probably... No, wait, there's no source of water in there. Like, I mean, no, you know, sink. Jeez. Alright, what's in these? Anything? A lighter. Don't I already have a lighter? I thought I had a... Yeah, I do. Okay. I don't need another one. But I will try to remember that there is one there, in case I need it in the future. You have a knife in your back? Yeah. Alright. Yeah, my character has the extra thirsty trait. They require twice as much water, if I remember correctly, as a regular character would. This means I carry 2 water bottles instead of 1. Or at least typically that's the solution. Any keys on the ground? Can't get in there. Right. Well, they might have. They probably have at least a sink for washing dishes. Excuse you? No, you don't. Don't even think about it. That's really rude. Do you even realize how rude you are? Also worth noting that most of these melee weapons have a optimal strike zone for damage, an optimal distance range. So, yeah, I see you. Hold on, man, I gotta get some water. Stop holding me up. Yeah, you go ahead, you break through that window. See if I give a shit. Alright, burger place. Why's it gotta be locked? What? The apocalypse happened while you're closed? They lock the doors on the way out, running for their lives? That's frustrating. Alright, I don't want to break a window, but I might just do that. Well, let's go ahead and take care of these two. Come on through. That went better than I expected. Alright, what about on the other side of that building? Is there a back door that's unlocked? I think there might be. Nope. Bathroom? Bathroom window? Looking around, making sure there's no zombies sneaking up on me before I jump into this potential death trap. Alright, let's close that. Drink and fill. Alright. Oh. Alright, cool. Yeast and flour and meat and bacon. Pickles. Alright, yeah. All the stuff you need for burgers, unsurprisingly. Alright, just to be on the safe side, unlock the doors so that if I need to run through here later, I can. Okay. Yeah, zombie there, zombie there. 2 zombies up here. Okay. No big deal. Oh, bang. Yeah, So, making my character as a combat veteran, he avoids getting panicked in combat with zombies. He is desensitized. Which, typically, terrible thing. In this, however, very useful thing. Alright. I'm not seeing any. What is that? What? There's a zombie trying to break into something. Were you trying to smash one of the windows of the phone booth? Okay. Alright, sure. Whatever. Alright, no key, but this is a lot of stuff. Ooh, yes. Yeah, we'll go ahead and read that just so that we have it. And that. And the back of here. Please. Okay, there's a screwdriver at least. I was hoping for like... I was hoping for a saw as well, but you know what? It's got something. Yeah, there's a panic meter. And then your actual desensitization does happen, but it happens based on the number of days that you've survived. So, like, typically, the sight of, like, early on, the sight of any zombies whatsoever will cause your character to panic. However, if they've survived long enough, they panic less and less. Alright, we got, what, 6 total zombies chasing me there? Alright, I'm gonna try to head this one off and take care of it before it can group up with the rest. Alright, that one was easy. The next 5 are gonna be difficult. Or not. Alright, game, I'll take it. A lot of this is timing. Like, it's not terribly difficult, it's just knowing when to attack with the weapon, what your attack speed is, and whether it's better to, like, push them away from you instead of making a melee attack. Especially with stuff like a baseball bat. They will stagger backwards when hit. I'm just trying to break through that door right there. Yeah, so they will stagger backwards when hit. For anything that's heavy. Typically the two-handed melee weapons. Right, we got 2 zombies there, 2 zombies up there. Meanwhile, a push also, like, is guaranteed to either knock them back or knock them prone. But if it doesn't knock them prone, they have a faster recovery animation from a push than from being staggered by a melee weapon. That was really close. Another mechanic that isn't really discussed in the game tutorial or anything is that zombies get additional armor penetration, essentially. They're more likely to successfully bite you if they are biting you from behind. So if they manage to sneak up on you, you are more likely to be lethally bit. But, yeah, a lot of that is deliberately obscured by the game. A fun little surprise for later. So, like, being overheated, like I'm wearing heavy gear to protect me, carrying a heavy backpack, wearing a bulletproof vest, and the helmet, all of that makes me sweat more, which makes me go through water and need to drink more. Which logically makes sense, but like, it's a surprise to some people that the game accounts for that. But it does. Well. Yes, yes. Hello, come here. Greens is a grocery? Yeah, okay. Pizza World. And I've already gotten some attention, so let's just stand back and count, huh? Come on. Now, there is an option in the settings which turns on a better, like, targeting reticle for melee combat. Essentially, it takes the ranged combat reticle and applies it to melee weapons. And when you're first starting out, that is great. Yeah, that's not far off. I just don't know if it's literally an algorithm or if it's just a formula, you know? And what the exact difference would be, I'm not a computer programmer. I know some stuff about hardware, but software is not my forte. Nope, they're too close. Yeah, just preemptively, we're gonna take some vitamins. I don't want to risk getting tired in the middle of the fight. Now, once they get grouped up like that, they are harder to deal with. It is much better if they are staggered, and since different zombies move at different rates, often the best thing to do is to just step back and let them, you know, get some distance and let them spread out. Another thing you can do is you can lead them through something like this. Like here, I can jump over this. And now some of them will recover from that faster than others. Now they are spread out. And pick off, like, these two, probably, before the rest of the horde gets involved. Also, I know I mentioned the ranged weapons reticle, but I didn't actually demonstrate it in any way. Mostly because I don't want to risk firing my gun in this setting. Oh, no. Ooh, so that was a grab. I don't know if you caught it, but my character's slowing down for a moment like that. Literally, an attempted grab or bite will slow down the animation rate and movement rate of your character, regardless of whether it is successful. Just the fact that they're grasping at you affects you. Which is why, you know, a couple of zombies isn't dangerous. 3 or 4 zombies can be deadly. Especially if they are all in range to attempt to grab you at once, because that affects stacks. that slowdown, it builds real fast. Okay, let's search these bodies real quick. Nothing I'm interested in. Alright, we've got a bunch there. We've got zombies breaking out over there. I need to create some distance. Move to where that sign isn't blocking my view. Scan. Area clear. Okay. Ta-da. Alright. But since I'm exerted and I'm sweating too much, let's just sit on the ground. Keep a watchful eye out. Like, I know some zombies gonna break through that door, right? At least one. Looks like it might be 2 or 3. Like, superimposed. Oh, hi! Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, also if you're sitting or prone, you're also more likely to be successfully bitten by an attack. Yeah, so they are going to be attracted by the noise he is making, and at least some of those are going to see me when they move that way. Which is fine, because I'm recovering my stamina pretty well here. And just to be on the safe side, we'll eat some chips. What is a shotgun? Looks like a double barrel shotgun. Alright. I don't like the double barrel shotguns very much. Just for their number of shots. Like, only 2 shots and then you have to reload the whole thing. So it makes kiting much more frequent. Essentially, like, you stop, you fire twice, you move on, but you're only reloading real quick, so then you stop, fire twice, move on. Meanwhile, like, the JS2000 has a capacity of 6 shells. I can stop, fire 6 shells, and then spend my time reloading all 6. I get further away, stop. Yeah, so it's just a longer interval, and I think that makes a difference, especially in multiplayer. You get 2 people with the JS2000 shotguns, and suddenly you can, like, leapfrog each other, essentially. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go up here and antagonize them. You're isolated over here-ish. No, not anymore, you're not. Oh. I was worried. Why was I worried? Am I being overly cautious? Oh, it is a JS2000. Yeah, sure. Those are nice to have, though they are heavy. So if I need to drop it, I will. Because I don't have any shotgun shells or anything for it on me at the moment. I do have this M14 here, as well as 4 additional magazines for it, and all of these are full. So I've got a total of 5 20-round magazines ready to go. Alright, check this. Ooh, this looks good, and there's gas in it. Oh, yes. Alright. Don't see a key on the ground nearby, door's locked. A fire axe, a box of nails, and a saw. Okay, mission accomplished, we got a saw. Carpentry Volume 1. If I hadn't already read it, that would be great. Just gonna double check, because if I'm looking at what's available on the ground, as I'm walking past it, any keys that are on the ground will show up. What is that? That might be a key. Might be just some texture. No, it's just texture. Alright, so that vehicle is phenomenal. It's got good carrying capacity here. Yeah, 80 units of things. And it's already got gas in it. That means I'm not gonna have to have... Let's toss this in there. Toss this in there. Hold on to the garden saw. Anything else I can toss in there that I'll just come back for later? Or it'll come with me when I take the car. Alright. One last look around. Making sure nothing is sneaking up on me. And now I'll open the map and mark this location. Alright. I gotta remember the money symbol is the vehicle that I want. But downside is, I don't have a key for it. It's possible there's a zombie nearby that has that key. Could even be this guy. No, I couldn't get that lucky. Or it could be in a cabinet in a building nearby. Why do I hear a zombie behind me? I think they might be in this building making noise. Yeah. What is this building? Oh, okay. Oh, shit. Yeah, it's a random event. There was a gunshot off to the west. So now that group of zombies, all of the zombies in the area, are going to move towards that gunshot sound. Really want to deal with you guys, so we're gonna try stealth. I don't think it'll be very effective. They already saw me. Really? Yep, music is changing and everything. I'm drowsy, but I'm not exhausted. Sure, let's do this. Come on. A badly timed swing can be very deadly. Okay. Well, it's 8 p.m. Let's go ahead and make our way back. This darn mind of mine wants to, like, start saying I'm making my way downtown, but I'm already here. Zombie there, zombie up there. Can't see what's on the other side of the dumpsters. You already can see me. Thank you, jump scare noise. Those jump scare violins didn't get me this time. I was expecting it. I was ready. Whew. Eddie is trying to reach me on my phone. Gotta start heading home like an hour and a half before you need to be home because, you know, take your time casually walking through the zombie apocalypse. Safer than running. Alive inside is something I will call bullshit on. I have searched that building. It's a death trap. I nearly died to it. This character nearly died to it earlier. Yesterday, it might have been true at the time it was written. Okay. But the important thing is I have a saw and a screwdriver now. Gorgeous. Alright, replace and disinfect with adhesive bandages. Laceration. I'm glad I picked up that bourbon, though. Thank you, Alan. I'm glad you like it. Alright, let's see. What can we just shove into the oven? Yeah, meat patties. Why not? And oysters. You know, baked oysters. No seasoning or anything. Oh, gotta get a good stretch while I'm waiting. Worth noting, quite accurately, the ovens stay warm even after you turn them off. So, like, if things are close to burning, they still can, if the even if the oven is off. Yeah, like that. I'm gonna go ahead and eat those half-burnt oysters. They're not actually burnt, though. That's worth noting. The game is not hard to play. It isn't very forgiving. Like, it's a game that takes a while to learn. You're going to die a lot very quickly in your first few hours playing the game. In fact, it might be worthwhile. Like, do the tutorial, and please note that the tutorial has a very distinct sense of humor. Yeah. I would say hard to learn, easy to master. Once you've got the basics down, it's just a matter of, like, applying them and being diligent. Don't get lazy, don't take shortcuts. Or if you do, be lucky. You know, just be lucky, forehead. Yeah. Stuff like here. One thing that is not really told to you during the tutorial, as a lot of things are, is if I hover over the military desert camo jacket that I'm wearing, there are 2 holes in it. So there are 2 spots on this where there's no protection from it. If I examine it, the hole is in the left forearm and the neck. So, like, my neck is not protected, my left forearm is not protected by this garment. Now, I can do things to correct that. I can make, like, leather patches and such to cover those holes. But that's what the tailoring skill is about. I haven't even, like, done much leveling of skills. Long blunt is just, you know, hitting things with long blunt objects levels that up. Cooking, I technically got some cooking. And I started at this level of aiming and reloading, fitness and strength, because of the way I built my character. So, Pablo Reposado is losing weight and is currently 79 kilos, I think that's supposed to be. And his traits are extra thirsty, slow to heal, conspicuous, so easier for zombies to notice. Gets sick easily, so I don't have him out in the rain. He'll catch a cold. If he catches a cold, he'll start sneezing and coughing, and the way the game is set up, sneezing and coughing can be, like, almost as loud as, like, a quiet gunshot. Yeah, like, the different firearms have different levels of volume. I think the M36 revolver is the quietest gun in the vanilla game. Weak stomach, so if I eat anything that's only, like, partially cooked or etc., much more likely to get stomach bug or illness. Desensitized is a trait that I got from choosing the military combat veteran background. speed demon. Whenever I'm driving a car, the maximum speed of the vehicle is higher. He gains XP faster, and he has experience hunting, so he already knows how to build animal traps and such like that. As well as it gave him some better aiming and reloading skill. Yeah, like, he is actually a firearms specialized character, but because I'm in a hugely urban area with thousands, absolutely thousands of zombies around me, if I pull out the firearm and fire it, I'm probably going to die. So it's there as a means of last resort. And it's not something I want. Also, in your first 10 days, I think it is, first 10 days, the TV, go to any TV and set it to the Life and Living TV channel, and be there to watch it at 6 a.m., noon, and 6 p.m., because that's just free levels, free experience points. That's how I got cooking level 1, is I watched the cooking TV show for one day. There it is. Yeah. I mean, it's simulationist. It really is. But that's the appeal for me. I like the game attempting to be a simulation of reality, but there are still, like, oddities, and I am playing with some quality of life mods that just make the experience a little smoother. Some of the mods I have installed are not actually functioning correctly, and I'm not sure why that is. I need to look into that. Oh, but also, while I've been yammering, it is now midnight, and he is very tired, so I'm going to lay down. This is a mod. Normally you just stand there next to the bed and click the sleep button. Yeah. So realistic animations, like when you see my character reach out his hand to push or pull open a door, that's one of the animations from the mod. If I had voice on, my character would be, like, gesturing while I'm talking. Go ahead and eat a burger patty for breakfast. Gotta get that protein, brother. Nutrition is a whole thing in the game, too. If you aren't eating enough, like, protein, you will not, gain muscle. Like, it gets harder for you to level up your fitness and strength if you don't have enough protein in your diet. Oof. Which isn't a problem early on, because there's meat in everybody's fridges. Why do I not have my baseball bat out? That's stupid of me. Alright, yeah, so since everybody's fridge has meat in it, what am I doing? I was gonna level up carpentry today. Doi. I don't need to go outside for that. Alright, it's gonna be a whole lot of me disassembling furniture. So. I have a 17% chance of successfully disassembling this furniture. Oh, also this noise is audible. It will attract zombies. Yeah, now that I think about it, it's probably stupid of me to be doing this in the building I live in. So after I finish this one, I'll move to a different building. Alright. See, I got one nail out of that. one singular nail. Nothing else of value was recovered. Alright. Also, when you're turning a corner like this, don't turn it sharply. Step out from the corner and then turn it. 'Cause there will be like a zombie just standing here, and you turn the corner and it gets you. Stepping on broken glass makes noise. All this. And come on, I didn't make that much noise. What are you doing? That broken glass was all the way over there. Get out of here with that. He probably saw me when I walked around the corner. Alright, I think this window was unlocked. Works for me. And yeah, oh, no, not remove curtains, close curtains. Yep. Containers have to be empty before you can disassemble them. Sorry. Wrong button. And on my streaming software, I can see the audio bars. I'm just seeing the audio spike with each hammer blow. So, my apologies if that's kind of loud. You failed to produce any usable materials, not even a single nail or plank or anything. Alright, yep. If I zoom out, it might get quieter. Yeah, just a little bit quieter. Man, I've got friends that are wanting me to go play Helldivers at the moment. It's all well and good, but like, busy. We're friends on Steam. They see me playing this. Besides, I'm gonna have to end the stream here in about 15 minutes, something like that. Hey, carpentry level 1. So you do get XP regardless of your success with it. Alright, bye Alan. It was nice chatting with you. Yep. Oh, I will. Yeah. Whenever I get the chance, I usually do. Alright. Bye, cat. Come on, I just want to hit level 2. How close am I to it? Not as close as I wish I was. if it were winter and I were worried about setting up like a wood-burning stove or a campfire or something to keep me warm, all this scrap wood might come in handy. Given that it's currently July, I don't think that's going to be an issue. Nails. Alright, and a plank. Woo. Sounds so enthusiastic. This is kind of dangerous. Gotta be paying attention in case a zombie comes through that window right there with all this noise I'm making. Okay, well, there's another nail. Another single solitary nail. Alright. That out. Dump all that out. And let's disassemble this. There are some mad lads out there that have characters who are deaf or hard of hearing, and that actually affects in-game volume for things. It's pretty intense. Could not be me. Would not be me. I don't think I will ever take those traits if I can help it. Like, yeah, there's, you know, random traits and all that, but unless it's random and thereby like accidental, I don't think I'm ever taking those traits. Alright, because of how low the durability is going to get on this baseball bat, I'm going to pick up the next one I find. It's just that they're heavy. They add up real fast for the weight your character's carrying. If you're carrying too much weight for too long, it actually genuinely reduces your health. Like, it causes damage. So. Alright, I gotta end the stream. I will see you guys around. Thank you very much for watching, checking in today. Bye.